Graham Platner.
Graham Platner.
Graham Platner.
Graham Platner is all but guaranteed to win the Democratic nomination for U.S. Senate in Maine. This despite a slew of controversies, including downplaying sexual assault, a tattoo that resembles a Nazi symbol, sending sexually explicit text messages to other women during the early part of his marriage, and allegations from 3 different women in past relationships where he displayed behavior they described as both toxic and unsettling. If Platner comes with so much controversy, how is it that he's still considered a serious contender for this race?
When hurtful things I said on the internet a decade ago came out into the public, as I shared my personal journey through PTSD and darkness, of recovery and accountability and growth, Maine had my back.
Well, let's back up. Susan Collins is the incumbent there. She has long been a target for Democrats hoping to pick up a Senate seat. With Collins up for re-election this year, Platner launched his bid in August of 2025, running as a staunch progressive.
I did 4 infantry tours in the Marine Corps and the Army. I'm not afraid to name an enemy, and the enemy is the oligarchy.
Platner is an oyster farmer and a political newcomer, not exactly who Chuck Schumer and establishment Democrats were looking for in their hopes to win back the majority. Enter Janet Mills, the popular 78-year-old governor of Maine, who was wooed by the establishment Democrats to take on Collins with the hopes of winning that seat. But Mills ended up suspending her campaign at the end of April after she was struggling to gain any traction or raise money. That left Platner as the only viable Democratic candidate. And despite all of these controversies, many Maine Democrats are sticking by him.
So do I think he can win? Absolutely, and we desperately need somebody like him here in the U.S. Senate.
But there is a catch. Even though Mills isn't campaigning anymore, her name is still on the ballot, and she's still an option for Maine Democrats. While there are no signs of her reigniting her campaign, we will be watching to see if any Maine Democrats still cast a vote for Mills in protest over their issues with Platner.